Gotta prime your minis. On to new adventures. Trying out something different. Is we're gonna play around with Vallejo's new primers and stuff that they have. Now this is a pale flesh, and the reasons why I picked that is because I still have a lot of deep madness creatures to paint. You know, so I've already got the main box completed, you know, the core set, but today we're gonna do a little bit of priming, at least. Now, again, these monsters are like fleshy, you know, crazy monsters and stuff. When it comes to the investigators, I think the investigators I'll still paint with a standard white. They generally have brighter clothes and stuff like jeans and white shirts and, you know, normal flesh color, you know, so I don't want to go too dark with them. I don't want to add too much to it, but like, here's all the creatures just in this expansion. There is a lot of stuff to paint for Deep Madness, and this was just from the first Kickstarter, and the core set itself had crazy amount of creatures in it. I haven't even opened these and used these yet. We got the first ones completely painted and done, and we've played through 4 times, I think, you know, the group of people that I usually play with. We still haven't beaten it yet. It's tough, but for some reason it just makes you go back and you just want to try again. You just want to keep trying until you get through that level. And I know when we are victorious, it's gonna be like a celebrated win, right, to beat this game. Going forward, using some of these expansions, and I've read even some of the cards, even some of the additional creatures that I could use in the main game itself. I don't know. it's already tough. But anyway, these guys, we're gonna paint these with a flesh, give them a flesh kind of base, and you can see like they're pretty cool. One of the things I loved about this game, and the reasons why I kickstarted it, is just a lot of detail in their characters. And then like, it's not the only one with like crazy, monstrous, you know, fleshy kind of, you know, creatures like this. Like there's like the others, and then Cool Mini and Not has a new game coming out, Bloodborne, right? Which everybody knows from video games and stuff like that. But if you check them out, check out their Twitter or go to their webpage, they've got a Kickstarter coming soon. The Cool Mini and Not make fantastic miniatures as well, and I think that one's going to be pretty cool. It might be on my list. But anyway, so as you can see, when it comes to the investigators, you know, say like jeans and stuff like that, you know, like dirty, like white type clothing. So when it comes to the monsters or creatures, it's pretty dark. So, you know, you can kind of see that it is somewhat of a fleshy creature. That's this thing. This one here actually is more like a plant. So you kind of just have to go with it, right? A plant, fleshy, weird, whatever it is. You know, this guy, you can see, you know, mainly just fleshy colors. These guys are from the main game too. They're real pain. Yeah, they're all like this one here. It's really hard to see like what that actually looks like. So miniatures are amazing, but the cards almost so dark that you can't really see the creature. You know, so I don't know. Hopefully that's one thing in the new Kickstarter that they're coming out with that they kind of work on a little bit. You know, I know it's supposed to be deep madness, dark, dingy, and, you know, corruption and, you know, whatever, and like crazy monster stuff. But, you know, like when you can barely even see what the creature looks like in the picture. Like you have to kind of look at the picture and be like, okay, which one is that? You know, like when you're looking in the box. So, if anything, with Dirmension Games that they can maybe work on, it would be just the pictures of the monsters, you know, on the cards. Everything else is fantastic. Minis are amazing. Gameplay, how it's set up, how it works, the functionality, the mechanics of it, everything is great. Really, really hard though, but you know, it's great. You know, and even the pictures of the investigators, right? Like they're not bad. You know, when it comes to your accessories and stuff like that too. Like I haven't even used these. Like still not even cracked. You know, it's pretty simple to pick out what they are. But yeah, that's one thing they can work on. And if they were going to work on anything, improve those. So, we're going to take this, we're going to do a little bit of painting, and we'll try it with, there's two different nozzles, so there's our fine nozzle, and then there's our wide nozzle. We'll give them both a shot, we'll try them both. And we'll see how this stuff paints. Alright, we may as well start big. We're gonna go with this guy. Pretty crazy looking. Just, I'm telling you, man. Dirmension Games. Pretty cool. Alright. Here goes. That turned out okay. I could already pick that up. That's crazy. This guy looks neat. The other arms. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Yeah, definitely this here sprays a lot more concentrated. But you know, I think I like the other one better. Has a better I like the better concentration. It's crazy how quick this stuff dries. Now you can really start to see the detail popping on these guys, eh? Oh, that's just cool. Alright, moving on. Let's just try and see if I can pick these guys up. Move them back. For painting these guys a lot faster. Like a lot faster. Now, if they were highly detailed in other ways, it might be different. But like I said, this is majority of the color of these guys. Pretty cool. I'm almost done. That's it for the creatures. The rest are investigators and those canisters. If you can, if you have the ability, it's a good idea to do it outside. But we have the never-ending winter up here in Northern Ontario right now. Paint doesn't like to heal too well in the cold, too. There we go. You always turn your cans upside down and take the excess out of the nozzle so it doesn't clog up on you. I barely even cracked the surface of how much is in this can. Which is good because I do have another expansion still to do too. And there we are. Look at that, I can pick that up already. Now you can see some detail in that. Look at them. That's just cool. So now it's more or less, it's almost like highlighting all the stuff. I just want to start painting them now. Got all this bone here in the back, right? And the skulls and stuff. And these bones busting out of his legs. sure there'd be some blood in there. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm just amazed that I can actually lift that up already. So everything's nice and dry now. Give it some time to heal. Yeah, it didn't take long at all. Right, and these guys are ready for paint. Very, very cool. I can't wait to start painting them. So, thumbs up for Vallejo's Pale Flesh primer. Actually feels really good too, like it's gonna really, you know, be no problem for. That's good. I can't wait to paint these guys. It's very cool. Oh, I could have put a little bit of green stuff in here on this guy. I should have done that. I was just too excited. I wasn't paying attention. Fill that in. I'd probably be able to fill it in with some paint anyway. I wouldn't notice it, but look at these guys. Pretty nifty. So, like, subscribe, you know, also check me out. I've got my webpage up there now. I'm just starting to add some stuff at basicpainter.com. If you like what you see, you know, leave me some comments. Give me some ideas. What else can I do? Right, I'm going to probably start painting these guys. We're still continuing our Gloomhaven. We haven't unlocked any more characters, so there hasn't been much to paint there. You know, we could probably still do some terrain. I could probably do a token organizer. You know, if anybody has any ideas as to something new, something they want to see, just leave some comments there. Check out my webpage as well, and catch you on the next round. Oh,